We're talking about this month's horror movie releases, plus an upcoming prequel to Weapons, and more upcoming projects that are in development here on this edition of Movie News Daily. Let's get into it. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome back into JC's Movies, where you can see all kind of movie and TV show content with me, JC, especially within the superhero, comedy, and horror genres, which we'll be talking a lot about today here on this edition of Movie News Daily for April 2nd, and plenty to get into. So with no further ado, let's dive in with the upcoming horror releases in April. All right, so shout out to Bloody Disgusting for this list. Here's some horror movies that are coming this month. You have The Yeti, releasing in theaters April 4th. The found footage horror movie Hunting Matthew Nichols in theaters April 10th. Exit 8, an upcoming horror movie also releasing in theaters April 10th. And then one that I'm really looking forward to this month, Faces of Death, the remake in theaters April 10th also. And then here's one coming to Netflix on that same day. It's Thrash, which is kind of similar to, if you guys remember the movie Crawl from a couple years back or so. It's like that kind of, but with a shark this time instead of an alligator. Then you got The Nestra coming to digital on April 14th. And then, not gonna lie, I've been impressed with the trailers for this one, and that's Lee Cronin's The Mummy. I liked Evil Dead Rise, so probably gonna check this one out in theaters on April 17th. Then also on April 17th, you have Hybe, which will be streaming on Tubi. And then Itch coming out on digital April 21st. And Mother Mary in theaters April 24th. And then also on that day, on April 24th, is another one that I'm really looking forward to this month. Kind of that dark comedy spin here with Over Your Dead Body. Good cast, Samara Weaving, Jason Segel. Think this will be good. Then you got the Charlize Theron-led Apex coming to Netflix on April 24th, which rounds out the list. So there are some upcoming horror movies that'll be released here in April. And from there, the other big piece of news we got to address in this episode is we're getting the prequel, the Gladys story, if you will, in a Weapons prequel. Deadline had this exclusively. Zach Kreger and Zach Shields writing the screenplay for the upcoming prequel to the critically acclaimed horror hit Weapons. The working title is currently Gladys for the Weapons prequel. Really excited about this one. Can't wait to see what they do with it. And then from one horror project to another, it sounds like the Blair Witch Project may be getting a remake for Lionsgate and Blumhouse here producing this, with Dylan Clark reportedly directing this. Dread Central sharing that on social media. And then from a rumored project to a couple that are in the works, here from Bloody Disgusting, we've got another slasher coming out on April 24th, as Dina Silva co-wrote and stars as the aspiring singer who snaps in Frankie Maniac Woman. So the writer also playing the titular character here, the latest from director/co-writer Pierre Sigardes, who did Traumatica. And this one will be coming to theaters on April 24th. And then just lastly, got some more details on Eli Roth's horror movie Ice Cream Man, which I'm interested in. It'll release in theaters August 7th. The little synopsis here is Ice Cream Man follows an idyllic summer town descending into madness when an ice cream man serves kids sweet delights with horrifying results. So interested to see where Eli Roth takes this. That'll be out here towards the fall. But with that, we will wrap up another edition of Movie News Daily. Really just wanted to hit on those upcoming April horror releases, talk about that Weapons prequel, which I think is big news. Zach Kreger back for that, and interested to see what happens with it. So I think we got some good tidbits here on the April 2nd edition of Movie News Daily, but that's just my opinion. Would love to hear yours as well. Drop it in the comment section down below on anything we talked about or anything you want to discuss. Always enjoy chatting movies with you guys. Plus, you can help out with that thumbs up button. Giving the video a like will help it find other movie and TV show fans like you and me. And then be sure you're subscribed to the channel, where I bring you movie news updates Monday through Friday here on JC's Movies. Appreciate you guys tuning into this one, and I will catch you on the next one.